The beauty of all in this. What's up, man? All that stuff is for front. All of that. Look at all that. And you know what Baruchi does? She don't say much. She just do it. That's all she do. She don't, well, I don't know if she say much or not. It just look like that. You know what I'm saying? Speak with that. Really? Yeah, they came together. He was working out with the kids and everything. And you even said, oh, he got that stuff on his face.
What's on his face?
It's like a dark spot, like tunnel.
Oh, but I need to get his face closer.
Yeah.
Now, who is this? I know this guy.
Some of those are sports analysts that sits up in the box. But you don't get to see. What's up, y'all? Tell me something good. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're doing 2,000 jumps today. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Hey guys, we're warming up. Warm up is always a little bit hard. But once you get into it, you got it. Right now we're doing 2,000, and we've already knocked out 300. better know it.
I actually need to get, yeah, I don't know how to make it. I need to get one of those for the top of my thing on the top of the lid. And for it. So I
I got to start off, I got to start off. He's really working hard. Say that. Say that. It's really what you need. All right, guys, that's our first warm-up. We warmed up with 500. So we got 1,500 more to go. All right. I want to be a marrier. Oh, I see. So she's not connected to the phone.
yeah, for the women. She also has active
Everywhere.
brand. It's called
Every time it's coming, it's the coaches in that
So
ride.
that's when I first saw them. I just think it was amazing. If you remember some of the videos to the wheelchair, like when they were in St. Croix.
Sure.
That's when I first saw them.
What is that do for you? Welcome in, y'all. Hey guys, make sure that y'all like and subscribe. We're knocking out 2,000 jumps today. Hey guys, go back and check out some of my previous videos. Really good workouts. We're just going and going and going and going. So check those out. Hard work.
Are you gonna switch to a handheld device? Are you walking everywhere? I'm thinking I'm walking. They just got the cameraman walking all around the property. But that's why.
He probably flew off half of them.
Dang. That's why I got the handheld device, bro. It's too much to walk on. Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah, they probably in Dallas somewhere close to it.
Okay, sir, you want to kind of recommend for what? Okay, so that's why I chose this training for you guys. So my next very close to the woman that I live with here. Again, my name is Denise. I'm a resident artist in Fairleigh County.
You married to people like coaches, musicians like me.
Well, it's something about
It's a noble thing to do. A good wife is, boy, it's a good thing to have.
It's a lot.
Welcome in, y'all.
Coach's house.
And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.
We lose the perspective, right, that Deion Sanders, on one hand, is our head coach, but he's also Deion Sanders, the celebrity, right? And so this is not just a normal house visit, but as you put it, it's rare for players to come in their head coach's house, just period, let alone a celebrity.
Exactly. I mean, it just shows that everything we do here is different. You know, everything we do is unique. Everything we do is special. And you know, I knew that the first time I set foot on campus, you know, and I wanted to be different, and I wanted to choose different. So that's why I get here. And that's what still happened. And I mean, this is my third year, and this is the first time I've ever been in my head with
I guarantee coaches will try to do it. We set the trend. That's what we do in our culture. We're trendsetters, and they say it's wrong.
Hey, y'all know who it is, y'all know who it is. It's Uncle Vinny and the Premium Network, joined by Nate and Zach. What call True Pride and True Coach Pride, which we have True Best players. These two are selected to be there amongst the most. We're gonna get to the nitty-gritty of how we like to do True Pride and spend time on the ramps. How you find that?
Well, really good. Congrats on out there. Yeah, going well.
Yeah.
It was an unbelievable experience, man. It's something that I'll never forget, for sure.
So what was it like? You selected, you got notified, and when you got notified that you were selected as a team, you were going to go to this Lakers leadership retreat at Custom.
I mean, yeah, it was super cool.
Some of these guys are seniors.
A bit shocked me, like,
These guys
you know, I've never been like I didn't put this house or you know, this whole ranch, this whole property, and you know, I didn't really know what to expect, but you know, everything was super organized and planned, and that's just a huge shout out to our coaching staff, man, and all the great people Coach Brian has around him. Made everything go super smooth, and yeah, it was just an unbelievable experience. So.
Yeah, no, I was stoked to be selected. I think it's good recognition of where Zach and I both stand within the program, within the coaching staff, and to be able to develop our leadership skills and develop relationships, with guys that they see as leaders on the team as well was something that's going to be really beneficial for both of us and for that group of guys that are away, and then as well for the team as a whole. We learned a lot of things, and so it was a real honor to head out to Coach Brian's ranch, but a real honor to be a part of that group too.
Last year,
Which actually touched on what I want to throw it back to you.
he'll have master eligibility.
Being invited to come to a head coach's house, because I think a lot of times we lose the perspective, right, that Deion Sanders on one hand is our head coach, but he's also Deion Sanders the celebrity, right? And so this is not just a normal house visit, but as you put it, it's rare for players to go to their head coach's house. There's period, let alone a celebrity.
I mean, it just shows that everything we do here is
Then
different.
going to the line, I'll get the line.
Everything we do is unique. Everything we do is
He's
special.
on.
You know,
He played, he's a tight, he's number
first time I
80.
set foot on
80 something. He played last year.
be different, and I wanted to
You remember that? He was just
so that's why I came
he wasn't,
here.
he wasn't like
And
playing
that's
his
what still happened. And I mean, it's my third year. This is the first time I've ever been in this house, so it was unbelievable, man.
I know exactly who he was.
And Nate, you talked about your experiences being there. Take us through why you got to why you take one
Yeah, day one. So we all sort of made our way out there from the airport. It was pretty hot out in Texas. I've never been out there, and I was a different head. So we made our way out there on some sprinter bands all together, and got to Coach Brian's ranch, and a bit of a time for the pool there, and playing some basketball and a bit of tennis, and the boys went fishing. So we sort of got there around 4 o'clock and went through a few of those activities and some dinner time there as well. It was just a few hours of socialising and cooling off in that pool from that heat. But yeah, Coach Brian sat us down there for a little bit towards the end as well. I did a bit of Q&A with him, and it was Coach George got up there and spoke to us as well, and sort of set the tone of what the next few days was going to consist of. But yeah, that first day was a little bit more laid back and just sort of settling in and getting a feel for Coach Brian's ranch and taking it all in, and then it was a pretty quick day one almost.
Is that going to happen, man? Make sure your answers are real, that to some degree you don't know what you got yourself into. And so it's a once in a lifetime experience of not just being educated coaches out to
300
Sanders and the pool, the basketball courts, four-wheelers, horses, I mean, you name it. But then it gets down to business and what you guys are there.
And also, this is
What
recorded.
are some of your takeaways and experiences from these speakers? Who they're for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, all the people he brought in, well, first off, I'll touch on everyone that was there is the best that they do, or was the best that they do. Our coach doesn't hang on anyone that's average. And that's one thing that I thought I forget, even the fishermen that took us out of the boat are pro fishermen. This dude doesn't hang out with anyone average. And there's nothing average about him or who he puts himself around with. And I think that was just the coolest thing. I mean, sitting to your question of the biggest lessons, man. I mean, when we were talking to Jalen Ramsey, man, I mean, that whole conversation was just $400 million. It really was. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, he talked about everything that we were there for. Communication, teamwork, working together, man. How to bring other guys along, leadership. I mean, I learned more from Jalen than really I had, really anyone else in a long time, honestly. That was one of the best thoughts I've ever been given. So,
I think
You got one of the top
take away from it because, like I said, the guys avoid.
You got one of the top cornerbacks who everybody said was going to be the next Sanders. We watched this, but you don't remember. We watched Jalen Ramsey. We watched him when he was coming out of high school, going into college. Yeah, we did. You don't remember. Because you weren't tuning to Sanders and all that. But I was like, who the hell is this guy if they're not let him be the next Sanders? Because you don't just compare Sanders.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all. You right now.
And they're the best to do it. And two of his teammates, named Tony, came in and gave us a perspective of what it was like when they were playing, winning 3 Super Bowls themselves and being at the top. And some of it was not all smooth to get to the top of them. So to hear about what they've been through in the league, and obviously then be a teammate of Coach Brian as well, one of the greatest to ever do it. It was really good to get an insight into all of that. And like Zach said, Jalen was, the messages he got across to us, there's some things you could take away from it, but I think one of the big takeaways from me was, especially as a leadership component to it, just, being a leader is a lonely thing, but once you get a group of guys who are leaders of a team and working together and building a leadership and a culture and a standard within a team as a group of leaders is something that's really effective, and that's what he said he was able to do, and he's still doing at the highest level, and that's why he's been a part of successful teams and being a successful player himself. So there were many things we learned, but that was one thing that stuck out to me.
When you guys touched on something, and exactly you did it all, that Coach Prime doesn't hang around.
150. Thanks for the
surround
follow,
himself
like.
at people he's around are all winners. Do you guys ever stop and reflect that includes you? Because when you think about that, not only has he handpicked you to be on this football team, you were also cherry-picked to be a part of his leadership. And so going back to the beginning about what it's like to be selected, when you get there and see that he doesn't associate with average people, what kind of confidence does that give you going into the season of how he sees you and believes in you?
I mean, huge confidence, man. I mean, he's lived with me from day one, and you know, he's really been him and his whole staff have been, you know, unbelievable in how they helped me grow and in my leadership off the field and on the field. So having him lead me is, you know, truly special, and I think, you know, if you get offered to part of the game, he has personally watched your film and he believes in you. It's really that simple.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Coach Brian, you know, the honor I accept to be selected in that group and selected to be a part of it was something that's really special. And like I said, it's a recognition to me as an individual, but the group as a whole, that the coaching staff and Coach Brian has that trust in us and has that belief that we're what it takes, and to have that going into the season was something that was really valuable to me, and I take with a lot of confidence. And like I said, Coach Brian's had me back since I walked through the door, and I know that's never going to go away. And it's just an honour to have him as a coach and to be around him and the coaching staff and the team as well. We've all been hand selected by Coach Brian and the coaching staff, and we're going to be able to do something pretty special.
Well, I talked to Coach after you guys were getting ready to party. He was big on how he felt strongly what a success the retreat was with this particular group. And his takeaway, his desire was not just to pour into you guys who were there, but that you become disciples to sort of go back to the team and share with the team what you learned and kind of help be clear leaders on the team with the rest of the coaches who weren't there. How do you see your role in that? And that's something you want to embrace, that you learned from Jalen Ramsey or one of the horseback riding, whatever it was, and make sure the other guys in the locker room who aren't physically there, they get the same protection.
I think that one I was very focused on one person and then the impact on that and express on one team. Then that person makes an impact to the next person and it just goes over. So, that's what I'm looking forward to do when we get all the guys back. Just make an impact on one person. So,
300.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Simone, what's up?
Well.
I'm 51.
I'm sure,
Maybe
like
52.
I said about what Jalen Ramsey said, it's a group of leaders that are going to impact the team.
51.
Good culture and good standards within a team. And if we all work together to take one guy or two guys and sort of teach them what we've been taught, impact them in a way that Jalen said he does with his team, and Nate and Tony as well, and obviously Coach Brian. If we're able to do that and spread it throughout the team, it's going to be really effective.
Especially when you aspire to be
it's our role now. It's an absolute honour and a great experience to have gone to Coach Brian's ranch, and I've heard from him and his teammates and Jalen and some really well. But it's our job now to take that and spread it throughout the team and make an impact through the team now.
And then love all that great responses. Let's go out with this one. We're talking about the speakers and everything that you guys have learned from it. But from the fun side, what was, for each of you, your most fun activity out there with Coach Brian?
Man, that's tough. We did shooting, we did ATV riding, we did horseback riding. To be honest, I haven't ridden a horse since I was like 5. I thought that was so cool. And I thought that was just awesome. And one day I'm going to get some horses now. So
It's like Zach said, there were a lot of things we did that were very enjoyable time. But I'm sure everyone's seen the photo of me riding around that horse. Apparently, yeah, I look pretty similar to it. And Coach Bronze, I've never seen him laugh so hard about something like that. And I was like, I'm driving the horse and I didn't think much about it. And only until I saw that photo, I mainly realised that I did look pretty similar to it. So we had a good time with that. But yeah, it's hard to nail in on one of them. I think the fishing was a great time as well. So I can understand out on the bank with each other. And we had a good day there to finish the Monday. And yeah, it was awesome. Both boys caught a fish for the first time. And yeah, it was just a good experience on the fishing. But yeah, I can say all of them enjoyed the time.
And one of the members that made extra fish for the first time is really the country flying. Football question for you guys. Spring ball behind us. You had June strength and condition behind us. We're getting into July. Strength and condition as well as some PLP stuff. How's the summer been going? How ready or anxious are you to get to fall camp on August 2nd?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it off. I had some classes that I had to do. So I'm glad that's out the way. I just focus on ball now. Yeah, I mean, it's been great. I can't wait to get back. I just start working out again, man. There's really nothing like the environment that pushed lazy with staff, also staff big. So I can't wait to get back.
Yeah, so that's been great. It's been some tough work, so I was using messing around. So we're going to be fitter and stronger because of that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get in the full camp. For Zach and I both, it's the last season, and it's going to be the last full camp and the last summer workout. So making the most of that right now. But getting a day on a full camp, and I'm going to be ready to go. So can't wait for the season ahead.
And I thought that was my last one. I got one more. Let this guy know this. I've seen quarterbacks and receivers. I've seen running backs and offensive linemen. I've seen DBs. I didn't know that American the tight end become this.
Well, I think it started because we changed the thing, right? My own job was this 20 minutes a day for Morris. So we knew a lot of the same people, and we both came in to here at the same time to Colorado. And yeah, it's really just he's one of my boys, man. I can't talk enough about how much he means to me and how much he means to the team, and yeah.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I was responsible for. So we had a lot of mutuals and connection between Zach and Kansas and I, and then one of my best mates too as well. And, mates for life now because of that. I better stand on his good side because he's the one blocking for him. So maybe if we get ruffle the feathers, he wants to let the guy go by and I'll get that on the back. But he's blocking in front of me, but it's just that, little things like that put us really close together and, mates for life for sure. So,
Matt, I appreciate the time, man. I know the audience is love this, and we'll be there fall camp, ready to get going again. Much love to you folks. I'm glad you got selected to go to that retreat, and glad you did. You got so much fun.
Absolutely.
But the behave like it. So as much as giving, as much as quiet, and all the other noise, 1905, that's a refresh number. But that's still the same person that he was able to keep him get the bill and not the past. So that's taking full accountability for the blessings that you
Last set. He's a wide receiver. A lot of them are senior level.
Thank you so much for all the blessings. In Jesus' name,
We're gonna have one of those. I saw them.
I guess I need to, get, analog. I guess you can see when they release this video next season. And I'm curious what stuff on there from the other season that I didn't see. I didn't watch any of them. Have you seen any of them?
No.
Any of the full-time stuff on Amazon? I haven't either. I wonder if people just started to see.
I used to have it. I used to have it. We really only think we're doing watch it. We really only watch YouTube. He was the one that did like this. Remember you saw the quarterback that did like this when they were playing Pittsburgh? Jalen Ramsey did that. Jalen Ramsey did that. They started mocking him, but Jalen Ramsey did that. And you know what? See, here's the good part.
Oh, he barely tackled the door.
Listen. But that's what I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. Let me tell you the good part. The good part is what you're doing, they're not gonna hurt you in the league. You know why? They got too much respect for the game. They're not gonna hurt you.
That's so funny. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, knock his block off. Go do that again. Do that video again. He could have ate Shador Sanders up for lunch. Watch this. He's like, man, I ain't gonna hurt you, bro.
I'm like, I don't know what to decide, man.
Watch this. They ain't gonna hurt him. Yeah, he ain't gonna hurt him. Yeah, he ain't gonna hurt him. And Dion be looking like, gonna hurt myself, gonna hurt my child. Hey y'all, thank y'all for